Some of you guys know that on this channel we expose our Instagram photos because what you see on social media is not the whole story. But today we're skipping the middleman and we're exposing ourselves in real time. Today we're doing a DIY at-home fall photo shoot. So I'm going to show you the setup, the inspo, the outfit, and the results. First, I had to bring you guys down to my level because we are going to be setting up a backdrop stand. This is completely optional. If you have a plain wall, you can use that. If you have a sheet that you can thumbtack to a wall, you can also do that. I've done that several times. This is a newer addition for me, but I figured since I have it, we might as well use it. Only problem is, as I said, this is newer for me, so I don't know how to set it up, but we're gonna figure it out together. Got some clips to hold it together, you know, once it's together. Okay, this looks pretty self-explanatory, right? All right, here we go. We got something. Oh, it's tall. Like one leg, dumbish. 2 legs. Now, how do we attach them? I feel like this is like when I go camping and I don't know how to put a tent together. Something tells me this is supposed to be a 2-person job. The vision here is to have a completely plain backdrop. And like, I like the camera a little further away from me. Like I like to be able to catch like more full body shots if possible. We'll see what happens though. This is definitely a 2-person job. If anyone would like to be my photo assistant from here on out, send me a resume. I don't know, let me know. This is a volunteer position. I cannot pay you. Okay. That's big enough, right? Right? Now we have these magical clips to attach something to this. So let's go pick out our backdrop. We have 2 potential backdrops for this, an actual backdrop meant for this, and a bed sheet. I originally thought this would be too pink and too summery or springy, but I don't think it is, especially since all of my props are in this beautiful like orangey reddish tone. Like I think that actually goes really well together. So I think we'll use the actual backdrop. Look at me, moving up in the world and not using a bed sheet. I also feel like putting up the backdrop is supposed to be a 2-person job, but here I am. The backdrop is up and no one say anything to me about the wrinkles. Partly it's an artistic choice. I kind of like the texture, and partly I'm too lazy to iron this, okay? This also took me longer to put up than I will ever admit. No, I'm just kidding. It took me like 20 minutes. To finish off our photo setup, we're gonna be working with this stool that I thrifted for $5 specifically for photo shoots, and all of these lovely fall florals from the Dollar Tree. We do photo shoots on a budget in this household. I'm gonna go ahead and throw up our inspiration photos here so you know what we're working with. There was this flower top photo shoot trend that went around like a year ago, and I meant to get around and do it, and I never did. So now we're gonna do it with our own fall spin on it, and hopefully it'll turn out cute. As always, we will be taking our own photos using our handy dandy tripod and the Lens Buddy app. But before we get started, I'm gonna go curl my hair and get into costume. Okay, hair is curled, costume is on. I will also not be admitting how long it took me to get into this. It's longer than it took me to put up the backdrop. This was a thing, but we're here now and we're gonna get these photos. I'm gonna go ahead and turn on my Lens Buddy app and we'll see what we can get. The great thing about the Lens Buddy app is that it will just take photos and take photos and take photos until I stop it, because that's a setting on there. You can also set it to take a specific amount of photos or for a specific amount of time. It's very weird to be working on 2 cameras right now. The secret to taking a great photo is just to take 1,000 and hope one of them turns out okay. I am sure that's not how the professionals do it, but that's how we do it in this household. I grew up watching America's Next Top Model. That explains a lot of my issues, to be honest, but I learned a couple of things. Smile with your eyes, relax your mouth, and micro movements. Don't like whip, whip. You're looking for small movement, tiny change, tiny change, tiny change. Micro expressions. I don't know if it actually helped. I did model for a second. I'm gonna take some with the camera facing me now so I can kind of see what I'm doing. It's really helpful when you can see your own face, whether there's a mirror or you're looking into a camera that you can see back at you. But the Lens Buddy does this really cool thing where they'll mirror your front camera so it still looks like it's taken from the back camera. Favorite feature, by far. We love it so much. So we're gonna take some from this way just to make sure I'm getting kind of the poses I want while being able to see what my body looks like in those poses. Super helpful, we love it. If you don't already have Lens Buddy, you might wanna download it. I'm now realizing how unentertaining this must be to watch. Don't worry, when I edit this video before it gets to your eyes, I will cut this footage down a lot. As you can see, we have moved the tripod out of the way, which means I think we've got enough photos to get something usable. Fingers crossed, let's hope so. I'm gonna go get out of this getup, edit some photos, we'll do the finale of this video and the sign off, and I'll show you guys the results. As you can see, we are back in our normal clothes and the photos are edited, so I'm gonna pop some of my favorites up on screen now. Let me know in the comments which one is your favorite, and I will, by the time this video is up, have posted one on Instagram, so go check that out as well. Thank you guys as always for watching. If you like this kind of content, please let me know in the comments. I am more than willing to film more of my DIY photo shoots. And I even have a real photo shoot coming up at the end of this month, so if you'd like to see some behind the scenes on that, let me know and I'll definitely film it for you guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!